Water conveyance canals transports water for farm irrigation, municipalities, drainage, and flood control. Canals also transport sediment, which eventually needs to be removed. Storms can trigger excessive soil erosion from hillsides, riverbanks, and agricultural fields. Natural rivers flow through diversions into canals past headworks, delivering large amounts of sediment. Current technology to remove sediment is dredging. Mechanical excavators, clamshell buckets, vacuuming, and draglines. Dredging has significant environmental impacts. It can disturb marine sediments, leading to both short and long-term water pollution, destroy important seabed ecosystems, and can release legacy human-sourced toxins captured in the sediment. Suction dredging is illegal in California. With state law in effect, the use of vacuum or suction dredge equipment, otherwise known as suction dredging, is unlawful in California rivers, streams, and lakes. And any such activity is subject to enforcement and prosecution as a criminal misdemeanor. Introducing the RSA Bedload Sediment Harvester. A new non-invasive flood control invention. Bedload sediment moves along the bottom of the water body by rolling, sliding, or bouncing. Bedload sediment consists of larger particles such as gravel, pebbles, and larger sand grains that are transported along the bed of a canal, river, or stream. The overaccumulation of bedload near dams or reservoirs reduces the flood control capacity and navigable passage. In some environments, bedload sediment constitutes around 30% of the total sediment transport, including suspended sediment. The RSA Bedload Sediment Harvester is a non-invasive sediment capture and removal device, reducing downstream buildup of bedload sediment. The basic technology has been tested and approved by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. The device uses the natural river flow, propelling the bedload into the device where it is collected and electromechanically removed from the riverbed. The RSA Bedload Sediment Harvester is not a typical dredger. The RSA Bedload Sediment Harvester is a new invention, designed to remove bedload sediment from canals, rivers, and streams. Using all known technology, the system is combined to remove small amounts of sediment, up to thousands of cubic yards of bedload. This test track demonstrates how bedload can be moved along a waterway, and then enter the RSA system, and to then be discharged from a canal, river, or stream. In this view, we see the sediment falling into the grate and moving to one end, and then being lifted out of the canal by the second lift auger. Two complete bedload harvester units with all required ancillary equipment. Truck to canal site with 4 trucks. Ancillary equipment. Telescoping frame mounted over bedload conveyor auger. Bolting upper frame to lower frame. Craning bedload driveshaft and gear motor. Mounting driveshaft into right angle gearbox. Mounting lift conveyor auger assembly through fixed mounts. Combining sediment discharge augers. Craning catwalk assembly with control panel into position. Adding mounting bolts between catwalk and upper frame. Craning locked sediment ramp to assembly. Attaching sediment ramp to assembly. Assembling the belt conveyor. Crane picks up fully assembled unit. Crane positions 2 shore blocks with wires to hold units in place. Crane positions fully assembled unit through boat personnel's guidance. Lowering unit into water and combining shore catwalk to unit. Personnel releases ramp's wing walls by pulling out locking staple. Wing walls open and sinks to the bottom of canal. Dropping in second unit adjacent to first unit. Unit holdback wire. Crane places belt conveyor onto structures. Staple removed to lower wing wall ramp. Free-flowing bedload sediment in canal. Sediment moves up gentle slope of the ramp. RSA bedload sediment harvester captures and removes bedload. Sediment is removed from canal through belt conveyor. Sediment flows downstream in the canal. Storms produce excessive soil erosion from hillsides, riverbanks, and agricultural fields, sometimes flowing for weeks. Bedload sediment harvester collects and removes canal bedload. Combined storm runoff sediment with canal sediment being collected and removed from canal. Removed bedload sent to mobile processing system for screening and dewatering. Downstream bedload sediment removed.
Sediment is the rocks that are transported by rivers, and it's a natural part of rivers, but it becomes a problem when that sediment is brought into reservoir environments because it can build up and cause issues to the available water in those reservoirs. It can cause flooding problems, and it can bury a lot of the intakes that we use to deliver water. We need better sediment removal technology because that sedimentation is growing in a problem every year. And if we don't deal with the problem now, we're going to be passing it on to future generations. And if we pass it on to future generations, the problem is going to be more cost expensive and more difficult to figure out what to do with all that sediment.